The Deadpool movies have been the greatest testament to show that you can make R-rated superhero films that still have mass appeal. Long after the time of the Blade movies and the Punisher movies, Deadpool really cracked that field wide open. And while Deadpool 1 and 2 were both great, they had a significant flaw that I personally saw in the films that I feel like Deadpool and Wolverine, the third movie in that trilogy, finally took the time to fix. And I'm not sure if it was something that was genuinely thought about in the writer's room, and even if it was a happy accident, I'm glad that it happened. The main problem that Deadpool 1 and 2 had, and that Deadpool 3 fixed, was that everyone was Deadpool. And when I say everyone was Deadpool, I understand that that may be a bit confusing, but what I mean by that is, for some reason, everyone in Deadpool 1 and 2 had that same murk with the mouth, sarcastic comedy about them, and that's not how Deadpool is supposed to work.
You know how they say cancer in Spanish?
No.
El cancer.
And that guy over there came in looking for you. I don't know, might further the plot.
I've given Deadpool every chance to join us, but he'd rather act like a child. A heavily armed child. When will he grow up and see benefits of becoming X-Men?
Which benefits? The matching unitards? The house that blows up every few years?
Please, house blowing up builds character. You ate breakfast, yes? Breakfast is most important meal of day. Here, protein bar, good for bones. Deadpool may try to break yours.
What the hell's happening? Describe it.
I wouldn't ask him to do that if I
Well, it's like,
Here we go.
it's like he was giving birth anally, but they quit halfway through. They got the legs out and they said, you know what, I'm done.
Happy?
It's like he's a Muppet from the waist down, but this time, you can see the Muppet's dick.
What can we help you with?
I'm here to proposition you.
Oh, boy. He's really teeing it up, isn't
Who
he?
gets to make the first joke?
I think we should all do it at the same time.
Good call.
For 45, you get sucky
I
stuff.
only do over the pants mouth stuff.
Fuck!
The proposition has a wonderful Guy Pearce performance.
Wait. I want to do mine over.
Why?
Deadpool, really and truly, should be the only individual messing around in every medium he's in. Even when he hangs out with more comedic characters like Spider-Man in the comic books or Hawkeye, he is the only one joking around. Everyone else needs to be taking things very seriously, because you need that juxtaposition between a character that is so irreverent and ridiculous that they constantly break the fourth wall and everybody else. While the first Deadpool film had Colossus and the second one had Cable, it wasn't enough to offset Ryan Reynolds' Deadpool, because they were quite often involved with the quote-unquote B-plot of the film. They weren't constantly at the forefront, so you had interactions with everyone else with that kind of snarkiness just kept on popping up, be it Dopinder or Deadpool's girlfriend, or even when these characters showed up, you still got that silliness from Domino and Negasonic Teenage Warhead. It just kept on cropping up. The beauty about Deadpool and Wolverine is, from the very beginning, even with Wolverine's corpse, Wolverine is an ever-present character. So there isn't a scene where Wolverine isn't constantly balancing out Deadpool's nonsense, and they beautifully thread that line between absolutely ridiculousness and the more serious and somber moments that Wolverine brings to the film.
You know what? You're a fucking joke. No wonder the Avengers didn't take you, or the X-Men, and they'll take fucking anyone. I mean, you are a ridiculous, immature, half-wit moron. I have never met a sadder, more attention-starved, jabbering little prick in my entire life, and that says a lot, because I've been alive for more than 200 fucking years. And I'll tell you, That bald chick was right about one thing. You will never save the world. You couldn't even save a relationship with a goddamn stripper. And motherfucker, I wish I could say you die alone. But it's one of God's best jokes that you can't die, except it's on all of us. Well, you got nothing to say, mouth?
I hope that seeing the ending of Deadpool 3 and Wolverine and X-23 and his new found family all together, that we get the same kind of balance in all of the future films. What I'm really looking forward to is the next movie finally being a real and true proper X-Force film where everyone else is completely taking things seriously and Deadpool is completely outnumbered, so he stands out and the humor hits even more. Thanks for watching. Behave yourself.